Welcome back, guys, and today we are here with my take on Rakdos control. I haven't been able to test it much online because my internet's been messing up the last couple of days, hence the lack of uploads. But yeah, so we'll see how it does, and this is pretty much the first time I've taken it online. It's been destroying the AI though, but they tend to play Grasp of the Hieromancer second main, which isn't actually that much of a challenge. But it's fairly self-explanatory. We've got a bunch of early game burn and like removal with Reef Souls and stuff. Some early game stall with Perilous Mers, and then we just move on to Planeswalkers, and then which are easy to activate. Liliana because we have flashbacks, Chandra because of all that early game burn. Bit of card draw there, and then it's just all big creatures and board wipes. I mean, we've got Languish, we've got Chandra's Ignition, we've got Helions and Guilt Leafs, and then we've got ways to bring them back with summons, or if we kill one of their big creatures, then we can nick that for our gain. And yeah, don't feel like spending too long because it's not tested online yet, so I don't want to go into intricate details. I just want to see how it does and jump in. One thing I know this deck will be horribly weak at though is that it has no enchantment destruction, so like mill decks will be a nightmare to deal with. Evolutionary leaps, just stuff like that's going to be a real pain in the ass to deal with. But we'll have to see how the deck we'll have to see how the deck does. 16 versus 14, so that means I've already won this game. I tried to actually find a bunch of... Yeah, I'll keep. I tried to find like some games to record these last couple of days, and that just kept lagging. Like my internet just kept dropping halfway through, so I've dropped from like rank 24 to 16 just hunting for games, and it just not came. But that's the dedication I go to. So I mean rank. Well, this is a clear twin bolt when he inevitably plays another 1-mana creature one toughness creature next turn. Chandra's Ignition. We don't have any creatures yet, but they'll come into play soon enough, I'm sure. Hopefully this guy like tries to equip it with like a Nimbus Wings. I never got people who do that. Well, I think we kill that Kithian. If it let me, I'm trying to cast it. There we go. I was gonna get very angry there. And we've got Reef Soul for the Sunblade Elf. There's a Necromantic Summons. We could steal his Kithian just to flip it for him if we felt like that. No. Do we take a turn off here? If he goes Aura, we're screwed. So I don't think we take a turn off to beat the bones. We're gonna have to do that next turn. Hopefully find some land and maybe a Guild Leaf Winnow or something. Ideally that would be what we want. Another Black Source is what we need, keep that in mind. And yeah, he had no more juice. Second Ignition is not great. We know what we're discarding if we don't draw land here. Honestly, I'll keep both. Because that's a surefire way around. If he plays like a Sunblade Elf here and then equips it with a Divine Favor, that's going to be very hard for us to burn out. But if he decides to try and go tall here, then we can just punish him. Such as example A, unless he's got third Sunblade Elf, in which case I'll be extremely bitter. But no. Okay, so it's a good thing I kept that flashback. We have to cast it now, we can't risk him having another creature. We definitely need more land. We run 24. Considering how often I seem to flood out in this game, I'm not going to go at 25. And yeah, he has nothing else now. There's land number 5, so... Is there anything we want to Necromantic Summons? Not really. And we could get an Elf that's a 3/3. Or we could get a Flesh Bag that sacks itself, so yeah, let's not go down that road. So we'll just try and wait for something more juicy. I'm sure something will come up. I'd love if this guy just cast like 3 1 toughness creatures so Chandra's Ignition would work. I think that would be hilarious. But no, he doesn't have it. But the Reef Soul's nice. But looks like this could be a 19 turn clock victory. Unless we find something. Yeah, just past turn right now. I mean, he could have Archangel and just been... I mean, there's a lot of double white cards he could have, like the Consul's Lieutenant. Which might be why he's a bit screwed right now. He's definitely got something in hand, but it's probably like a Might of the Masses. More removal. I'm like so tempted to steal like a Sunblade Elf and just try and beat him down with it. I know that's madness. Be patient. We are meant to be a slow deck. We're not meant to try and race this guy. All these turns he's doing nothing. He must have like fogs or something in hand. He doesn't want to waste it. Honestly, as long as if I keep drawing land, I'm happy because that makes Ravaging Blaze better when he eventually does drop a creature. And yeah, I hope this guy has to discard soon and he discards like an Archangel. That would be, or like a Guy's Revenge. Let's just go over the top here, but no, unfortunately not. We will draw into a win condition eventually. Fire Impulse is not a win condition. I'm so tempted to get Fleshbag back as a 5/3. I mean, it's madness because I'm the only one who has to sack out a creature. And he could just reprisal it, but this is just painful. He's passed like 5 turns to me, which I could have been beating him down. But like I said, that card could be reprisal, and we're not going to blow 2 of our cards just in the vain hope that we somehow manage to race him here. Well, we have to discard this turn, so we might just blow Twin Bolt right at his face. We've got so much other burn that I don't think we need to. I mean, Fiery Impulse is now 3 toughness creatures. Ravaging Blaze. I mean that when we untap, that'll pretty much take out anything else. What has this guy got in his hand? He must be well and truly white mana screwed. He has to discard right now. Discard a Guy's Revenge. Discard a Guy's Revenge. A Consul's, yeah, I was right. And there's a win condition. Gotta play it patient with his deck. He's gonna have no... I mean, he could have Angelic Edict. That's the only thing I can think of. Bit of lag in this game, not sure if you can see that there. I'm having to press buttons about 5 times. But I think even if he drops a creature here, it might actually make it lethal for him. And there's a second white source. So I'm glad he eventually found it. But it might have just came too late to him. I think Ignition plus, yeah, Ignition kills him. So he found his white sources too late. I mean, there's a lot of double white in Renown, so I do feel some sympathy for this guy. And yeah, so we managed to survive the early Elf Assault and then beat him down. I was so I mean, I'm very impatient, as I'm sure many of you watch my videos a lot know. So it just kills me when I've got a potential to put like a 5 toughness creature on the field, and he's just doing nothing turn after turn. I'm so tempted to just abuse that. But you got to play it patient. We weren't the beat down there. We were the slow and steady kind of guys. So I'm actually shocked because my connection held out that game. That's the first time in a while it's done it. But the guy came around, he was very nice, and he sorted it out. And it looks like there is some lag though. Probably on my end. I'm sorry to these guys for making their lives miserable if they're playing, trying to cast instants and stuff, but on the bright side it's me as well. Who has to suffer through that? And this is awkward. He's clearly from, I'm going to say, where are we from? I'm going to say he's from, well, I didn't see his name, so I can't make an assumption. If it was Spanish or something like that. But this is definitely awkward right now. I might just pause because I think the game's locked up right now. I might just pause until either comes back or I give up and find a second one. So yeah, I will see you then. Well, he's been replaced by AI, so I am just going to carry on because, you know, free gold and all that. 2-lander, we do Twin Bolt Perilous mode, but then we do nothing for a while. 3-lander, yes. We go read the Bone's Fiery Impulse. Then we can steal one of his creatures, if you really need to. It's still his deck, that's why I'm carrying this on. I don't like playing against the AI, but I'm not backing out, and I don't really have enough time to hunt for a third game. It stayed locked up for ages, by the way. I know it seems instant for you, but it was about 10 minutes. I was just sitting there on my phone. And just before I said I was impatient. Well, I think we cast our own Mer here, and then just offer the trade. Just get them off the field, and then we'll play a Mer free game. I think that's the way to play. The artifact. People make fun of the way I say artifact, and it just breaks my heart. I just thought I'd let you know. I am aware. Yeah, we're gonna 2-for-1 him there. I mean, I guess 2 for 2, I guess. That's just the overpoweredness of Mer. Elite Vanguard. I don't know what to do here. We hit a land, so I think we just Chandra, and then in theory we can draw a burn spell to flipper, but I don't think. I mean, I'm not afraid to play Chandra and not be able to flip her for a while, because I mean, even still, she's pinging them for 1 a turn, even if they've got a locked up board, and we have 2 ways to bring her back right now. As a 4/4 nonetheless, so well, that's not what we wanted to see. So when you can flashback, he has to sack the Elite Vanguard. So I think we just cast to read the bones here. Hopefully pick up like a Twin Bolt. Honestly, we'll keep both of them. One is burned, so it can help us flip Chandra, and then the other is a way to kill his other creature. So yeah, we're gonna ping him for 1, but he's gonna hit us for 4. I wish this could go to creatures, and then she would be amazing, because that Elite Vanguard would be dead. He's found his green source. Maybe that's why he left. Yeah, we're not gonna block. That would be crazy. Okay. So I mean, we are getting relatively low on life, but we can stabilize next turn, and we can actually flip Chandra as well. So let's do that. Fiery Impulse was a sick draw, by the way. And then we ping him for 1. I hope I've done this right. There we go, Chandra flipped. And now that we've got a Chandra on the field, we're going to flashback here. Because we can, if we need to, if he goes wide again, we can just get it back. But we can keep pinging him for 2 a turn right now with Chandra until we get to her ultimate. So he's on a 7 turn clock, even less, because if we get to -7, he's pretty much dead. And it doesn't look like he's got anything, so... Yes, go Chandra. The Roaring Flame. Do we get a creature back? Is there anything worth getting back? Let's have a look. Well, we could get a 3/3 Mer, or we could get... I could get that. Guess we could get that Griffin in defense. Because then we have him dead next turn. No, we do we? It'd be a 4/4. We'd deal 6, and then Ravaging Blaze. So yeah, I mean, we're not gonna get to do Chandra's ultimate, but we do get to kill him instead, which I think is a decent trade-off if he plays a creature, which is what I'm expecting. Okay, don't cast a creature. How rude. So now we can't kill him. Does Twin Bolt finish him off? No, we leave him on 2. But then at least we get to Chandra's ultimate kill him. So yeah, Chandra can just go a bit nuts here. Well, I suppose this guy didn't really do much. What did he do? He cast an Elite Vanguard and a Perilous Man, that was it. I mean, I'm gonna use the ultimate now, so I might as well not bother casting spells here. I think there's an achievement for that, or something like that, which I guess we'll find out. Yes, there is Firestarter. I don't know what it is, and it won't pop up on your video. Just let you know I just got it now. And yeah, oh there we go. It does. I forgot there's this little thing here. Deal 12 damage to it. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Now, I'm not really an achievement hunter. I do like getting the fun ones, but I won't grind for stupid ones. And yeah, I think we'll call that a day before my internet decides to go crazy again. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you later.